go. Right, I'm going to talk to you about what to expect from classes and what to bring. So obviously we've just said that classes are really quite relaxed. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, by the way, I better introduce Charlie. This is Charlie. He's here. He's going to help us today with what to bring to classes. Okay. He's 8 years old and he's a Lab Cross Springer, and you'll see some videos of him as well. But he's a fab boy. He really is amazing. He supported my son Liam actually through quite a lot actually in his lifetime. So he's an amazing boy and won lots and lots of awards with Liam. So he's fab. Okay, so enough about Charlie. Let's get on to business. So when you come this week to class, what we'd like you to do is, if you see any puppies walking towards the hall, we'd like you to give them a wide berth if you can, because simply we want all the puppies to meet successfully and have a good time, okay? However, if that's not possible and the puppies do come into contact with each other, we'd only like you to let them greet for 3 seconds. However, we would prefer it if they didn't meet until they were in class, okay? So if they do meet each other, or you go around a corner and there's a dog right there, then you're going to count 1, 2, 3 and then bring them away, okay, from the other dog. That way that every dog is set up for success and had a positive experience with meeting another dog, okay, before they come into class. All right, so hopefully that makes sense. When you come into class, you're going to see 5 playpens, all right, and the playpens are set up for the dogs and you to be inside it. So also what's really important to mention is the whole family can come with you. Okay, so we've had families of 5, we've even had Grandad come along because Grandad was going to be walking the dogs. So the whole family is welcome to come along to training classes, all right? The only thing that we do say with children is that they must be, they're your responsibility, and they mustn't run up and down the hall. They must be able to listen to instructions and sit there calmly, and not to upset the other dogs or puppies in the class, okay? Because obviously children running around in a class with dogs is not really the done thing. I'm just going to get Charlie to come back over here. Can you come back over here? Can you come back? That's it, good boy. Good boy, well done. So children are welcome, but please make sure that they're able or of an age where they can sit and listen to you, and they can take part in the training too. We like to get kids involved with the training. So you're going to come in and you're going to see these 5 playpens. There will be chairs in the playpens, so we are going to let you sit down occasionally. The reason why we have the playpens is it's an area where the dogs can come and be safe and secure. Okay, this is only in our puppy class that we do this. Okay. The reason for that is that your puppy can be off lead too, and they can have their toys and they can have their things that are familiar from home in the playpen with them. Okay, you're also in there with them too, and it relaxes you because you haven't got to deal with the puppy on a lead trying to get to the other dog next to you. Okay, so it's set up really, really well. They're also then, as the weeks go on, they're going to be out quite a lot of the time out of the playpen, but they will go into the playpen for some time out, so for that relaxing time. Because some of your puppies are only going to be 9 or 10 weeks, or maybe even younger, and a whole hour class is a hell of a long time for a little puppy to engage for the whole time. So it's equally important that they have lots of breaks, which is why we do the playpens, and it works really successfully. We can then also let a couple of dogs out at a time. We can do social stuff with them. We can do play, and we can match them to the temperaments that's appropriate for that character of the puppy. So it enables us to do a lot more with your dogs to help them grow into the adult dog that you are wanting. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so what to bring for classes? So you're going to come in and you're going to have the playpens, and you're going to need something to put into the class, into the playpens. What we would suggest is you bring a settle mat with you. So something like this, a nice blanket, it's got a little bit of cushioning, and is as if, you're going to rush it up, Charlie. He's going to settle on his settle mat. It's not his, but he knows what a mat means. It means if a mat gets placed down, I go and lie on it. And that's what we're going to train your dogs to do. So that wasn't planned, but that was amazing, wasn't it? Well done, Charlie. You showed me up really well there. So we want a blanket, a nice blanket that they can walk on and walk off. We don't necessarily want their bed, because their bed might be a bit too thick and a bit too puffy for them to walk on and off of. Okay, so something that they can walk on and off, and think of the length of your dog as well, something that they can sprawl out onto if they want to. The other thing with the settle mat is it's going to pop underneath your arm and go different places with you, so that your dog can understand what the settle mat is all about. The settle mat is basically being placed, and everywhere it's placed, they just come on and lie on it, similar to what Charlie did then. Okay, so you might want to take that to the vets, you may want to take it to the pub if you go for a pub lunch, you may want to take it to a cafe, you may want to take it to a relative's house, etc, etc, etc. Or you may even want to use it while you're eating dinner at the table, or even preparing dinner at the counter in the kitchen. It then prevents counter surfing and also scrounging at the table. So the settle mat has a huge array of things that it can teach, which is what we start off with in class with you. Okay, so a nice blanket. The other thing, it's really important that dogs stay hydrated in classes. So we would like you to bring their own water bowl and their water from home. Sounds silly, I know, but actually they might find that the water tastes a little bit different. So nice bowl of water would be ideal. Ideally, only for the first class you need to bring the water. It's only because they've got then something that tastes familiar for them, okay? And it settles them in to that new environment the first time. Don't forget, none of your puppies have gone online and booked this course, okay? They have no idea what they're letting themselves in for. So we want to actually make sure that their stress levels are relaxed and calm when they come in, and they've got familiar things around them, okay? The next thing, obviously, is a toy. Bring some toys with you. You can bring a couple of toys, bring their favourite toys that they like. Again, this is something for them to have a break with and play with while they're in there, but also, again, something familiar from home, okay? So this is Charlie's. You might also want to think about a Kong as well. So Kongs are really good, although we will have them in class. All right, to engage the dogs and to give them something to do while you're trying to listen to what we're saying and instructing or watching what the other puppies are doing. All right, so Kongs can be really good as well. The other thing that you will be provided with in class is a clicker if you choose to use one. Again, this isn't compulsory, but we will show you how to use them, because a lot of our clients do like them, so we're able to show you how to use one if you want to. But these will be supplied to you anyway on your first class, okay? And they sound a little bit like that. Yeah, you know what that is, do you? So that's all we want like you to bring, and obviously lots and lots of treats, poo bags, all those sort of things you need as well, just in case. Don't worry if they have an accident in the class, it really doesn't matter. We are well prepared for it. All the floors are disinfected with veterinary grade disinfectant. So they're happy to go on the floor in that environment, okay? Obviously, if they haven't had their full vaccinations, they cannot go outside on the floor, all right, in the garden, because obviously we can't keep them safe out there. But so if they do go in the hall, they do go to toilet in the hall, please don't worry, we will clean it up and mop it up, okay? We are quite used to it, all right? So come, have a great time, and we'll see you soon. Take care.